So hi, welcome to Good Noise Podcast here with Big Aluminum. We're going to ask them some questions today. I'm going to start. What inspired you to start the project, and what does the band name mean?
Well, honestly, I kind of got into music through my uncle when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
And once I started writing songs, I wanted to put them out just on SoundCloud to start. And I needed a name. And it just it came from a conversation. I don't exactly remember how it went, but it was more or less, I was making a joke about naming the band something stupid like Reynolds Wrap or some tinfoil company. And my buddy sitting next to me is like, "Aren't you worried that Big Aluminum's going to come after you?" Like kind of like Big Oil.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I put it in like my notes app, and then a year and a half later I needed a name and it was still there.
All right.
And I guess at the moment it was like the one that I liked the most.
Yeah. All right.
Fair. It's an interesting origin story.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it more and more every day.
Oh my god. That's fair. So can you tell us a little bit about your writing process?
Yeah, for sure. Usually they all just kind of start with lyrics usually come first. I'll hear something or think of something in my head and I'll put it in my phone, and then I pick up my guitar later and kind of start strumming, trying to put something behind it. And usually then I'll finish the song on acoustic and get kind of the general like feel and the vibe for it. And that's how I perform usually, is acoustic. So,
Okay.
And then once I kind of build it up in the recording process, like I'll play bass underneath, I'll put like a keys part, play a lead, and then drums, and it just kind of builds from there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sick.
So what was the first song you wrote for the project?
Lie to Myself, actually, which was off the last I Kissed the Homies as Is Custom EP.
Mm-hmm.
And actually those four were more of the earlier songs than the two acoustic EPs.
Okay.
Because I had those like written and recorded like full band like they are. And then I didn't really, I don't even want to say like get serious with it, because I'm not super like that serious with it. I enjoy it and I do it for fun mostly.
Mm-hmm.
But those then it was last October is when I started and decided that I wanted to like put them on Spotify and actually try to get more of an audience to them. And I then recorded the two acoustic ones. They're the 8 acoustic songs off the 2 EPs. And then kind of wanted to put something else out, but was in like a bit of a rut, like writing wise. And it kind of worked out that I had those, and I kind of touched them up and did a little editing to them and kind of re-released them.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome that you took like one of your first songs and just put it on your most recent like work. I don't know. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Speaking of your newest EP, I Kissed the Homies as Custom, how do you feel about the response you got to it from it?
It was good. I feel like a lot of it originally was kind of just like my friends were like, "Yeah, like good job, Chris." Like like we like it. And then just kind of I feel as I've kind of gotten deeper into like the circles on Twitter and Instagram and everything, I've found some people who are actually like, "Okay, like dude, I actually like I can tell they actually enjoy what I'm doing." And that makes me I don't know, that makes me want to keep doing it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah.
So on that EP, what band's influences do you hear, or do you think people would hear?
Front Bottoms, probably the big one. They're like the ones who really got me and pulled me into this genre. Beyond that, I feel like it's fun. I feel like it kind of not necessarily each EP, but almost each song, at least in my head, I correlate it with like a different band that kind of inspired it. Does that makes any sense?
Yeah, it makes plenty of sense.
Just kind of like No, It's Not Reversible it's Inside Out. I was listening to like a lot of the Front Bottoms at that time, like a lot of the up tempo, like poppy, like emo. And then would be like Choke off of Space Heater. I was listening to a lot of like the Mountain Goats acoustic, like folk punk, Days and Days, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think kind of since the songs weren't necessarily written in order with how they were released, it kind of gets a good mix across the board.
Solid.
Thank you.
So, what songs off of the EP are you most excited to play, like, live?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, some of the newer ones, honestly, because like We Tennis, I love playing that one. But I don't think I've actually ever gotten a chance to play that live because I wrote it and then I kind of focused on like recording and releasing and wasn't playing much. And then kind of as I was starting to like line stuff up, Corona hit.
Yeah.
But that one, then I have like 8 more songs that I'm recording now into, yeah. So I'm excited. A lot of those I'm really excited to play live.
Yeah,
so I'm
big.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I have those 8 new ones and then full band versions of a couple songs off the first 2 EPs. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're working on any projects that you could tell us about?
Just recording the album now.
Okay.
Nothing too major. I have a single that I'm putting out next month. And probably one more after that, mainly just to buy myself time to record. Just because I do it in the bedroom piece by piece when I like get the time, Yeah,
that's fair. Do you have like a time frame on when you're trying to release those?
Yeah, nothing like set in stone, but I hope the first single, Growing Into My Emo Phase, that's out July 24th. That one releases, and then probably a month or so after that, so August, sometime end of August would be the next single, and then a month or so after that for the album. Would that put it probably early October maybe? So kind of a lot of moving parts on that still, but
yeah,
sick.
I mean, I'm excited to kind of get it out, and I am this doesn't make me much money, but I am donating everything I get off of the 2 singles to the NAACP Education and Legal Defense Fund.
Oh, it's very nice of you.
So trying to, I don't know, I feel it's super privileged to be able to do it, and I don't think I realized exactly how much I was until recently.
Yeah. Wow. That's sick. Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, what artists would you say are your biggest inspirations while making music?
Usually the front bottoms.
Okay. Yeah.
I also I am a big Fredo Disco fan. That's probably not a very popular opinion.
Yeah, no.
Considering
we had last night.
About them.
Yeah, we had someone on last night that was like, "Yeah, we burned Fredo Disco shirts in our latest music video." So like, it's all over the map here, but respect it.
I feel like a poor person voting for Trump, like dying on the Fredo Disco hill.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
But if that makes any sense, that was probably a poor way to put it. But like he's not fighting for me.
Yeah. Understandable.
So where do you see the project in the next 5 years?
Who knows? Honestly, I think ideally I would like to put together, make it a full band thing, and eventually tour and go that route. But I mean, even if not, I like doing it how I'm doing it now, putting it out to whoever's willing to listen to it. I mean, I enjoy the process a lot. So even, just writing music, playing music, I love it, even if it's not necessarily going somewhere.
All right. That's very wholesome.
Thank you. I try my best.
Yeah. So for the last couple questions, we're actually going to steer away from music and go straight to death row. So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Oof. That's a... I listened to a couple of your guys' earlier podcasts to prep me for this, and I specifically wanted to come up with an answer for this one, but couldn't think anything. So I think my best, probably just like a burger and fries, like as simple as that is. Mostly because my girlfriend is not a burger fan, so we don't eat them very often.
Oh,
all right, I get that. Yeah,
makes sense. Yeah. Wait, what about your drink?
Oh, that's a good question.
Exactly. You can't forget the drink.
I forgot the drink. How foolish. Probably just Dr. Pepper.
All right.
I feel like that's the lamest possible answer I could have gave across the board, but
we've actually gotten Dr. Pepper quite a lot. I think at least like 3 times. Yeah. Yeah, like I try to keep track. But, like, we've gotten a couple Dr. Peppers and, like, Cokes and stuff. So, like, yeah, it's cool.
I'm glad.
So since you've watched some of the episodes, I'm sure you know which one's coming next. If you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
Ooh. I think I got hung up on the last meal question and didn't like, fully tune back in until color.
Yeah, that's fair. Dude, spoiled it.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. Fictional. I'd like to live in the Rick and Morty universe.
Yes, that'd be great.
That one seems like lots of zany things could happen.
Yeah, you'd have to like stick with Rick though, because like you just get like trashed in one world that he just abandons. So
maybe I'd be better off like staying as far away from Rick as humanly possible.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. I think that'd be good.
Yeah.
So again, you probably know what's next. I have the honor of asking the last question, and everybody we've spoken to have said it's the most important question.
Ooh.
What is your favorite color?
Ooh. I think my favorite color is green.
Green.
Any
what
shade
of green?
Maybe not a forest green, but like a little lighter than that.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, I don't know if this comes across somewhere in the middle like here.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's handy to have right there.
Yeah.
It is.
So as Gloria said, that is all the questions we have today. Is there anything you'd like to plug?
Yeah, just the new single coming out July 24th. It's pre-saved. That helps me out a ton with the algorithm. Also, I have a couple friends in really cool bands. Check out St. Judas, Ethan, more or less. Thank you guys so much for having me on. It was fun doing this. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
So yeah, this has been Big Aluminum, and we're the Good Noise Podcast.